Hello, I am back. I actually haven't finished the last video of this series, but I want to pick the next book so that I can potentially film my own haul and get things done. So that's what we're doing. I have one book. I have a sleepy Oscar boy right there. He's being a very good boy. Okay, so this one is supposed to be standalones, but I've had a few where I have screwed up, so don't 100% trust me. Okay. Oh, that's like flimsier. So we have 5 books. So we have The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan. This Golden Flame by Emily Victoria. Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson, which I feel like even if it doesn't get picked, will definitely be read. I've enjoyed the Margaret Rogerson I've read in the past, and I own 2 editions of that book. Lore by Alexandra Bracken, which I think I also own 2 editions of, but I don't know where the other one is. And I've been okay with Alexandra Bracken in the past. And then Jade Fire Gold by Joan C.L. Tan, and I really like this book cover, so hopefully, I don't know. Let's just go in that order, I guess, because why not? So first is The Ones We're Meant to Find. I feel like this book is going to be too cerebral for me. That's what I feel like. And the main reason I say that is because I think Kayla from Books and Lala really liked this, and I feel like we are just 2 very different vibes when it comes to books. I shall read you, I'm stuck in my blanket. I shall read you the synopsis. Ooh, let me show you the book first. Oh, it's a pretty cover, and those are the end pages. Okay. It's been 3 years and 17 days since she woke up on the shore of an abandoned island. She has no idea how she came to be marooned or what her life was like before. She has only the rickety house by the sea, the android she built for company, and a single memory. Somewhere beyond the horizon, she has a sister, and it's up to C to escape the island and find her. A world away, 16-year-old STEM prodigy Casey is also looking to escape from the science she once believed in and from her home. The eco-cities, Earth's last unpolluted habitats, are meant to be a sanctuary for those from deserving lineages, for those committed to planetary protection. But instead, they're populated by people willing to do anything for refuge, even lie. After a series of man-made disasters rock the planet, Casey must decide if she is ready to use science to help humanity, even though it failed the people who mattered most to her. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's a good book, but I just don't think it's for me. I thought, okay, I don't even have an explanation. It was exactly kind of like, I think it's just gonna go over my head. Alright, I ate a snack. I also ate dinner. I went grocery shopping. I kind of want a nap, but it's like 7 o'clock. So it feels like not nap time. But we will at least get through these 4 books. Okay, next we have This Golden Flame by Emily Victoria, which I feel like I've heard nothing about. I've also heard nothing about her. Oh, that's an interesting art style. It's like the clothing is like I was gonna say Roman, but I feel like this like the left side is like left, so I don't know. But yeah, like that feels more like Roman, Greek. No, okay, this is a fairy loot. Okay. And forced to save her country's ruling group of scribes, Karis wants nothing more than to find her brother, long ago shipped away. But family bonds don't matter to the scriptorium, whose sole focus is unlocking the magic of an ancient automaton army. In her search for her brother, Karis does the seemingly impossible. She awakens a hidden automaton, intelligent with a conscience of his own. Alex has no idea why he was made or why his father, their nation's greatest traitor, once tried to destroy the automatons. Suddenly, the scriptorium isn't just trying to control Karis, it's hunting her. Together with Alex, Karis must find her brother and the secret that's held her country in its power for centuries. Okay, I read one chapter. It was pretty long. It was in first person, and the first chapter and this chapter is from Karis's point of view, but it says Karis, so I'm assuming we will get probably Alex's point of view. Like, I can't tell you why I don't want to read this, but I don't particularly want to read it. I will tell you the automaton thing does kind of give me the heebie-jeebies. I do have issues with that. I'm sure I talked about that when I read Cinder. So, you know, Cinder's not an automaton or anything, but like similar vibes, right? So I think I'm going to pass, and I think I'm going to get rid of this is my plan. We're being cutthroat here. Okay, so now we are on to Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. And like I said before, I've read, I think 2 Margaret Rogerson books. Sorcery of Thorns, no, I think 3, because I think there's like a sequel-y book to Sorcery of Thorns, and then yes, An Enchantment of Ravens, which I think I liked more actually than Sorcery of Thorns. So I think this is about like a nun or something. Maybe it's gonna have like Grave Mercy vibes. I don't know. No artwork or anything. The dead of Loreal do not rest. Artemisia is training to be a Grey Sister, a nun who cleanses the bodies of the deceased so that their souls can pass on. Otherwise, they will rise as spirits with a ravenous hunger for the living. She would rather deal with the dead than the living, who trade whispers about her scarred hands and troubled past. When her convent is attacked by possessed soldiers, Artemisia defends it by awakening an ancient spirit bound to a saint's relic. It is a revenant, a malevolent being that threatens to possess her the moment she drops her guard. Wielding its extraordinary power almost consumes her, but death has come to Lore? I have no idea. And only a Vespertine, a priestess trained to wield a high relic, has any chance of stopping it. With all knowledge of Vespertine's loss to time, Artemisia turns to the last remaining expert for help, the Revenant itself. As she unravels a sinister mystery of saints, secrets, and dark magic, her bond with the Revenant grows, and when a hidden evil begins to surface, she discovers that facing this enemy might require her to betray everything she has been taught to believe, if the Revenant doesn't betray her first. Okay, I've read one chapter. Okay, so as expected, definitely keeping it. I'm not sure I want to read it right now. We'll see how the other books go. Mostly because I feel like it might give me a little creepies. But generally, I have, like I said, enjoyed Margaret Rogerson's writing, and I'm just a sucker for a nice standalone. I'm assuming there'll be some romance. I do think her writing, like, I feel like Sorcery of Thorns was a little on the darker side, but overall, like, hopeful and happy. I don't know about this one. That beginning was a little creepy. There was a dramatic raven moment. Does the bird on the cover mean we're gonna have more raven moments? I don't know. That would be nice. So right now this is the book, but I'm kind of hoping one of the other 2 will be more interesting. But we'll see. Although this was, especially the end of that first chapter, was more compelling than the beginning of it. So next is a big one, and that is Lore by Alexandra Bracken. And I think I finished the Darkest Minds trilogy. I'm pretty sure I did finish it. I think she has written something else. I think she has another book that came in a book box that I can't remember, like after this one maybe, or maybe it was part of a series. Oh, is that an Oscar? I hear nothing on the dust jacket. I think this is an Owl Crate edition. But like I said earlier, I think this came in both. Oh, okay, so this looks like New York. Sir? I'm trying to show the camera something. Don't show the camera your butt. That's rude. They don't want to see that. But this looks like New York City. So is it going to be a portal fantasy? Yes, Owl Crate. Is it going to be a portal fantasy? Is it going to be a urban fantasy? We don't know. What's this for my Greek family? So I'm assuming she is Greek. This does give Medusa vibes. So let's see. Do you think I can read and cuddle at the same time? Do you think we can do that? Okay, let's try. Every 7 years that Agon begins, a punishment for a past rebellion, 9 Greek gods are forced to walk the earth as mortals. They are hunted by the descendants of ancient bloodlines, all eager to kill a god and seize their divine power and immortality. Long ago, Lord Perseus fled that brutal world, turning her back on the hunt's promises of eternal glory after her family was murdered by a rival line. For years, she's pushed away any thought of revenge against the man, now a god, responsible for their deaths. Yet, as the next hunt dawns over New York City, 2 participants seek her out: Castor, a childhood friend Lore believed to be dead, and Athena, one of the last of the original gods, now gravely wounded. The goddess offers Lore an alliance against their mutual enemy and a way to leave the Agon behind forever. But Lore's decision to rejoin the hunt, binding her fate to Athena's, will come at a deadly cost, and it may not be enough to stop the rise of a new god with the power to bring humanity to its knees. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't like really into the synopsis. Again, I feel like this is the kind of book that I would have been more interested in like 5-10 years ago, but it's just not for me, and I'm not 100% feeling the vibes. Am I just in a mood right now? Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to put this is really hard to do when I'm trying not to disturb his holiness. So yes, like, and it's pretty big. I mean, I appreciate that it's a standalone, but it's pretty big. Also, what kind of name is Lore? I'm sure it means something, but not for me. Okay, and now we are on to the last one. Can I resituate myself, sir? Is that gonna be okay? Oh, I'm sorry. My leg was uncomfortable. You're a beautiful boy. Okay, so the last one is Jade Fire Gold by Jude C.L. Tad. And I really like this cover. I, again, have not heard anything about this book or this author, so I don't really know anything. Oh, there's a blurb from Elizabeth Lim. I like Elizabeth Lim. Alright, let's see if I can take the dust jacket off without interrupting His Highness. It's this pretty green with, I don't know if you can tell, but there is 2 people on the cover. And then can I show you the dust jacket? There's the dust jacket. Sorry, it's far away. That's a lot of people. Are there gonna be a lot of people? I kind of am into a lot of people. I like this. Is this a stereotype? It's giving like anime vibes, but in like a good way. I don't watch like a ton of anime. Like I grew up watching Sailor Moon, but like outside of that, I watched like some anime casually in college because my roommate was really into it. But And I've watched a fair amount of K-dramas, which I know are not the same thing, but, you know. I really like this lady in the purple. She's really serving, and I like her waist. And I feel like she's probably like a bitch, but one that we kind of grudgingly like, you know? I don't know. In an empire on the brink of war, An is no one, with no past and no family. Alton is a lost heir, his future stolen away as a child. When they meet, Alton sees in An a path to reclaiming the throne. An sees a way to finally unlock her past and understand her lethal abilities, but they may have to pay a far deadlier price than either could have imagined. Okay, that tells me nothing. Okay, I guess we're just going in. Okay, that was literally just the prologue. I'm not even gonna read chapter 1, and I am very interested. I think that was Alton's POV. Yes, definitely interested, curious. Maybe I'll hate it, but right now I'm into it. The synopsis, like I said, doesn't tell you anything. The first part was just like, I think him like trying to escape like an attack or something as a child, and everything, I don't know, I just like the cover. It's blurred by Elizabeth Lim. It's a standalone. I'm all about it. So this is what we're going with, but I'm gonna keep Vespertine, and I'm gonna try to read that, I think, this year. So yes, but that is what we're going with. I don't think I can read right now because I think I might fall asleep if I do. I can get one kiss in. He does not like kisses. Franny will let me kiss her. She knows kisses. He does not like kisses. No kisses. Too cool for kisses, huh? Yeah. Oh. Little stretchy boy. Look at him. Can I pet your belly? Oh, yes. The forbidden floof. Thank you. They both let me pet their bellies. Even Franny does. We are gonna have to get up soon. The washer is done. And it's probably almost 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's 7:45. Probably in the next hour, your sister's gonna want to hooliganize. Alright, I will let you how this goes. Know how this goes. Hello! So I just filmed a video, so I thought I would do a little update on Jade Fire Gold because I have not updated. My reading this week has been not the best. I feel like that's what I say every time. Every week I go into a week being like, I'm gonna read so much, and then I don't. I just like, it has been so stressful at work and stuff. So I just like am exhausted and like dead to the world and everything. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm a little over 200 pages in, so I think like 45%. I am really enjoying this. I'm a smidge confused. I thought I had a theory. I now am like 99% sure that theory was wrong, which I guess is good because things started going away with characters that didn't make sense with my theory. So that was good. I also like this nail is breaking and it's so low, like it's breaking so. Anyways, yes, so I am enjoying it. I was reading a little bit this morning. I was cooking some potatoes and I wanted those to finish, so I just read a little bit while I did that. But I like it. I get confused. Did I say this before? There are so many characters. I feel like I need a chart. I think I did say this. Maybe I just thought it. I feel like I need a chart to keep these characters organized. And now we have more characters and I'm trying really hard to like, and I don't know who like we're supposed to trust and everything. So it's a little hard. And then sometimes like people kind of like almost disappear. For like there's one character that I feel like we were starting to like spend more time with, and now he's like not on page really, and I'm like,
What is going on? But there are still so many unanswered questions, and this is a standalone. So we got a lot to go. I mean, we have over 50% of the book left, but still. But I am really enjoying it. I don't understand the magic at all. I think that the magic here, we're not explaining magic, and that is okay. I've talked about this before. So I find the writing very gripping, and I'm liking both characters. So, because we alternate between An and Alton, and I think I like being in An's head a little bit more. Like I just connect to her a little bit more as a character. I don't have any issues with Alton. I just like her a smidge more. But generally speaking, I don't mind being in either of them. And we also do not just alternate like one, which I appreciate. Sometimes I feel like that happens, and I get why authors do it. But especially in books like this, I'm like, I feel like sometimes it throws the pacing off. And so I appreciate that sometimes, like, no, we're just going to spend multiple chapters with An, and that is what we're going to do. And that's what's right for the story. And I respect that. But I think the writing is very good. It's not like amazing, groundbreaking literary writing or anything, but I find it good. It's engaging. It's easy to understand. So yes, I'm not really like a fancy pants reader. So, you know, but I think I might go read, what time is it? It's like 10:15. I have to leave here at noonish. I have rehearsal today for my recital. It's next weekend, but I have to go for a run, which is going to suck to do it like noon, but I would prefer to do it on the canal, which means going closer to where my recital is, or rehearsal is. So is what it is. And I have to mow the lawn. So, I mowed my backyard last night, and then it was like 8:20, and I felt like maybe I was a little late to keep mowing. So, I have to mow the front lawn because I think it's going to rain starting tomorrow again for several days, so otherwise it's not happening. So I need to go out and do that. And I would like to wrap. That's like gonna be a little rough on my legs, although I feel fine today. I walked 3 miles yesterday and then mowed the lawn. So, and the backyard is way worse than the front yard, so I probably will be fine. We'll see. So I think I might read, maybe I'll make myself some breakfast and read while I eat that for like 20-ish minutes, because I think the lawn will take me like 15-20 minutes maximum. I'm trying to figure out, because I'm gonna need to eat lunch, and like I really don't want to eat out. I'm trying to figure out what I should do, but I'm not gonna get home until like 6 o'clock. Once I leave, like I'm gone and I'm done for like hours. So I don't know. Gotta think. Okay, but I think I'm gonna read just a smidge.
Okay. I just finished Jade Fire Gold. It took a long time to finish. I was just in like a weird. Hello, Franny. Speaking of weird, she's been very weird lately. Very affectionate for her. Anyways, yes, I just finished it. I gave it 3 stars. I feel like it went a little wonky, like halfway through. There should be no romance. So that's one thing I'll say. I feel like the romance made no sense. I had some questions. I don't want to go into detail because I feel like it will spoil it. But I was like questioning if there would be a romance for a variety of reasons. And then like there was one, but like not really. Like there's just like these moments where this one side character is like implying that there's an attraction between An and Alton, but like we never see that in either of their POVs. So that was a choice. Like I would have preferred there just be no romance. I would have just preferred they be like friends. I feel like you would have gotten to the same endpoint with them as friends, personally. And then just like the overall plot, I felt like the pacing got a little weird in the second half. Like I felt like things just happened, and I'm like, I don't think I was skimming, like I don't think I missed something, but I feel like I missed something. So, and then there's an epilogue which suggests that there's another book, but as far as I can tell, that is not the case. And part of me would be interested if we kind of pursued that character. I don't know. I think I had said this in an update. There are a lot of characters here, and there are. I generally liked the characters, or like I liked their development, and a lot of the side characters especially, I almost wish had more page time, which I understand it's standalone, so that's hard. I feel like this story and these characters would maybe work better in like a TV show where like you could spend time with all of these characters and developing them. I feel like that's the only way I can describe it. So, I mean, generally I found the writing engaging. It's good. It's not like amazing, fantastic, wonderful writing, but like I don't often really feel that way. I read it. I'm glad I read it. She has 2 other books, I think, like a series. It sounds like she had some health issues, so she had to take some time off writing. I wouldn't avoid those books, but I don't feel the need to pick up another book by her right away, if that makes sense. But I think if this book interests you, maybe give it a shot, but get it from the library, I would say. So, yes. I don't regret it, but not like a new favorite or anything. So, yes. Thank you so much for watching. I have to go mow my lawn, so that's gonna be fun. But I will see you next time. Bye!